Now, you've made a lot of enemies putting up that billboard, so let me ask you, does it bother you?
Not really, only because just to your first point about the billboard, that it wouldn't, relay that entire message I just said. Well, the idea is that the website is there. So if a woman really is sort of stirred up and curious and acknowledges that I do feel this way, which many have and have contacted me, so it has proven to do what it was meant to do, then they will find more information on that website. But enemies, I think that disagreeing with me is perfectly fine. Bring it on. I'm always up for a healthy debate. But I think there's a real issue with cancel culture in our society where you cannot say the word fat or lazy. And honestly, I think without being attacked. And this is a detriment because it stops people from speaking out who may have a new approach, who may have new ideas, who may be able to reach to those women who do feel this way. I think if someone feels that actively hostile towards me, it probably speaks a little bit more to who they are than who I am.
Why did you think that you needed to take things to such an extreme?
The very reason I'm on this show today and speaking about my approach and speaking to the women across this country who are sitting there feeling fat and lazy, and I know they are, because it couldn't be a coincidence that the 1,000 women I spoke to are different than the rest of the country, is because I put a billboard up. And so, of course, my initial hope was that people would go to that website and look it up and look up my business. But I knew that was only, going to be a very small percentage. What I knew, if I'm being honest, is that I would get media attention. And it wasn't for my own personal gain. It was to use the media and use television shows like this amazing show, The Doctors, to speak to women who I otherwise would never get to speak to and get them in front of me. And like I said, it has worked.
Well, there's no question that you have developed quite a bit of media and attention from this, but you knew going into it that you were going to offend some people. And, it's a very difficult, touchy subject. There's a right and the wrong way to
It is.
to approach it. Everybody's a little bit different. Maybe
Everybody's a little bit
somebody
different.
tough love
Right.
is what they need,
Right.
and it's going to kickstart them, and you're going
Right.
to see the results you want. But for others,
Right.
it may make them worse.
It makes it worse, right? Like Doc said, Deborah, what's motivating for some is devastating for others, right? And we have to acknowledge that. I spend most of my days helping people heal from the damage that has been done with those two words, fat and lazy. And so we cannot overlook that and overrun that. I'm not so sure that your methods are making the point.
The billboard is very specific. It does not say you are fat and lazy. That is labeling someone, that is shaming someone. My billboard specifically says feeling fat and lazy. If the answer is no, then the answer is no. But if the answer is yes, there may be help for you. Of course, I can't reach every person, and not every person who sees this is going to understand it. But I care about the one woman. If I even help one woman from this, then it's a win for me. And I truly believe that.
What about the hundreds who you hurt?
I don't believe I'm hurting another woman. I believe that if this hurts a woman, that there's some underlying unresolved feelings in where they're at. If they're genuinely happy in their body size and feel that they are in a healthy state, which obesity is not healthy, as doctors, you would understand that, then this wouldn't affect them. They would say, no, I don't feel that way. Next. But when there is a response, a sort of discomfort, that means that there's underlying feelings going on that need resolved. And perhaps that would trigger them to see their therapist again. That's not a bad thing.